Over the years, Nigerian author and literary icon Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie has written novels, poetry, and numerous short stories, but took a long break from fiction writing. In this exclusive interview with the BBC, she talks about her new book, Dream Count, and why it took her over 10 years to return to fiction writing. Have a look.
I couldn't write for a while, and then I started writing again.
What was it, do you think? What was the block?
This is what I tell myself to feel better. That sometimes when you want to create, you don't, and that maybe this is a good thing because maybe it shouldn't be easy. Right? Maybe creativity should come with difficulties to somehow make it deeper. This is all to cheer myself up. But I can tell you that when I could not write, it was terrifying. I thought, what if I never write again?
And at the same time, in this period, you become a mother. That does something to you, of course, as well.
It does, it does. Actually, my block, and I don't like to use that expression because I'm too superstitious,
okay,
happened when I became pregnant. Something just changed. And I'm not sure that it was just entirely physiological, but something changed. I think we should talk more openly, more honestly about what motherhood is, how wonderful and glorious it is, but also that it comes with a lot for a woman. It asks a lot of a woman.
Dream Count tells a story of 4 women's lives interconnected, and you go into great detail about their stories, but it's also very visceral at times about women's health.
It's interesting how little of literature is about women and women's bodies, women's sort of physicality. I think the greatest gift that I've had as a person in the world is to be a mother. But I also think it's important that literature, engage with it in a way that's visceral and true and possibly uncomfortable.
You are now also the mother of sons, as we've said.
I am indeed.
How are you going to avoid that cage of masculinity that you talked about?
Well, I'm determined to raise good men. I kind of just thinking about how to make them never feel entitled to women's bodies. I think in general, we could argue that little girls now have women in public life that they can look up to. Women who, in my opinion, are kind of wholesome role models. And so little girls can say, I want to be like that. I don't really think boys have that. What it means is then that this space is occupied by just sort of noxious characters and ideas. And I wish that the good men would stand up. I really do believe that in the way that we make culture, culture doesn't make us, we can actually remake a masculinity that is compatible with equality. It can be done.